You ever notice how sometimes thinking about changing your life feels almost as good as actually changing it? And honestly, that might be the exact reason you keep staying stuck. Like, you make this whole plan in your head. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to wake up early. And I'm going to start eating clean. And just thinking about all that already feels satisfying. Like, your brain acts like you already did it. And honestly, that's the problem. That's why most people never even start. Because your brain rewards you before you even begin. Like, let's say you want to get in shape. You watch some gym edits, and suddenly you're thinking, yeah, bro, I'm going to do this every day. You even start imagining your future body. Meanwhile, you haven't done a single push-up yet. And even if people do start, most quit after like 3-4 days because they expect quick results. And when that excitement disappears, they stop. And one more thing. I know most of you tell your plans to other people. Like, bro, I'm starting a business. My strategy is this. I'm going to make $50K a month. And honestly, telling people your plans feels really good, even when you haven't actually started yet, because your brain likes the idea of progress, sometimes more than real progress. And that's why so many people get addicted to planning their new life. Every week it's a different plan. You see somebody making $1 million from e-commerce, you see their results, and suddenly you're like, bro, this looks easy. I should start this too. And for a second, you actually feel productive. That's what social media does. You watch somebody else's life transformation, and your brain almost feels like it's your transformation. You know why that happens? Because your brain can't fully tell the difference between doing something and emotionally imagining it. That's why watching productivity videos and making giant plans feels exciting. And honestly, I think that's why so many people feel mentally exhausted and depressed now. Not because they're doing too much, but because they're living hundreds of different lives inside their head without focusing on one direction. Some people imagine their future for hours, but can't even work for 30 minutes. Because real success isn't quick like social media makes it look. Real progress takes time. It's repetitive. It gets boring sometimes. And that's exactly why people quit. Because watching somebody else succeed is easier. Imagining is easier. But actually starting, that's the hard part. And look, I'm not saying motivation is bad. It's not. The problem starts when motivation becomes a replacement for action. That's where people stay stuck for years. Not lazy, just trapped in fake progress. You know what's crazy? Some people spend more time preparing to change their life than actually changing it. Think about that. Watching videos, researching routines, making plans, organizing everything perfectly, just to still quit after 2 or 3 days. Bro, your brain loves that stuff because preparation feels safe. Action feels uncomfortable. That's why small action matters more than giant motivation. Honestly, reading half a page is better than planning to read 20. Doing 10 push-ups is better than watching fitness videos for 3 hours. Small, real action changes your brain way more than fake motivation ever will. Take small actions, because the only way your brain stops rewarding fantasy is when you train it to reward action instead. That's the shift. Not like, how do I get more motivated? More like, how do I stop escaping into motivation? Big difference. And yeah, I know it's boring sometimes, but you still gotta take action whether you feel like it or not. Even if you're tired, even if you're busy, do less if you have to. But you must do something. So, before you watch another productivity video tonight, ask yourself something honestly. Am I actually trying to improve my life right now? Or just temporarily feel better about it? That question changes everything. And honestly, bro, I think way more people struggle with this than they admit. People aren't lazy all the time. Sometimes they're just trapped in fake progress. So if you actually related to this video, do subscribe. And yeah, comment the biggest thing you keep procrastinating on. I'm curious what people are struggling with the most right now.